JC from Real and Simulated Wars blog. I'm here with Graviteam Tactics Muse Front with the Fateful Strike DLC. As of now, this is Eastern Front 1942, and we're here in Ukraine, south of Kharkiv. This is the city of Borky, and I am playing the German point of view campaign. And I'm having a blast because this is going to be a tough one to fight for. Just a bit of history about it. This is 1942. Summer is about to start. And I do believe like a few weeks ago, the Russians started their offensive to capture Kharkiv from the north and the south. And so far, it didn't go very well for them. So the campaign starts on May 17 at around 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. And this is a point where some units were rushed into some German units were rushed into the southern flank. And they're like a motley arrangement of units, which is very nice. And what I'm seeing here, I do believe that right now the Soviets have decided to increase their pressure, and they have brought the 21 tanks corps. And well, right now you can see the map is really very, very nice. This is the town or city of Borky, and it goes all the way to the south. There is, I don't know how much this is, like how many square kilometers are, but there is a lot of room to maneuver. And you see that the Germans, my troops, are in a very, very delicate situation. I wish I have retreated them a little bit, but I decided everyone to stay in place and take up the defense, which is maybe not the very best idea. I just suffered an attack over here, a combination of infantry and heavy tanks. There were KV-1 tanks, and as you can see, my two groups, this was a complete disaster. This was involved too. This is a company of scouts or reconnaissance company. You see in red over there all the AT guns that I lost, and significant casualties also for the infantry part. And I also had this other infantry company over there that lost a lot of AT guns. So I'm really gonna regret this. All quiet on this part, and I have some self-propelled, some assault guns coming down all the way from Borky. They are moving along, but they're just four stugs just moving in the southwest direction. This flank, this is going to be obliterated, and I fear that, besides the encirclement of these and these, it's not going to look pretty to have these guys retreating on the flank. And well, we'll continue to see, and I'll be providing some highlights of the next battles and see what it can be done. So it's now 8 o'clock, and the battle groups that were previously engaged at this demi battalion that I had, the Soviets are running circles around them. Of course, their mobility is far superior, and right now we have this new battle where I do believe that my only option is just to try to pull them out. So let's see how that thing works. The assault guns unfortunately didn't make it in time. I had them in a sort of advance into contact posture, and they didn't make it into the battle area. So these guys are all by themselves right now. Let's see how that thing is going to work out for them. So this is a map view of the battle that is coming. And well, the arrows indicate the Soviet moves, the directions of their attack, and the blue line shows our intended line of movement. And there is something that I want to show you right here. As you go through all these different groups of troops, you will see, actually they are platoon sized and command units. You will see that there are some of them that are indicated as arrived right here, like these ones highlighted in green. And as you can see, you cannot redeploy them. There are others that are okay, like this one. You can put them anywhere you want. And the same goes for this one here. And the same goes for this one right there. So that is something that was changed. And here is another one. This platoon right here, it cannot be actually moved into anywhere. You see, it's indicated as arrived. And well, that's something that was changed recently, and I really like it because it removes the the freedom, which was kind of artificial in previous versions of the game, where you could move anywhere to any place. So right now we have these restrictions, and of course they do depend if the specific battle group or whatever was put into a march or into an advance order. And I pretty much like it. So many of these troops that you are seeing here as arrived, they're kind of defeated. They are crews and remnants from the previous battle. So now I am in a pickle because these guys, either I have the option of trying to pull them during the battle but back to our lines, probably right there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but the situation is looking pretty dire. Maybe I can try to provide a screen with these other troops and try to preserve that key point over there. We'll see what decisions need to be made right now. So this is what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna keep the recon company right at this position. These two platoons right there. Oh, I'm sorry, these ones here. This platoon and this platoon and this platoon are going to try to provide some cover or screening while these guys try to pull out all the way north. And on the other hand, this other company from the 62 Infantry Division or Infanterie Division are going to be holding this farmstead, the Krasnyi Gigant, because it's a kind of a victory point, and I'm sure the Ruskies are gonna try to get into there. So that's the plan, and let's see how it goes. So it's literally 1 minute after the battle started, and you can see that the Soviets are really on top of us. They just they're so freaking close. You can see in the background over there my troops trying to pull out, which is pretty cool. And well, we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, this retreat is gonna turn into a rout. I'm feeling it. The Soviets are really on top of the situation, using indirect fire. Nasty, nasty. And yes, the situation is worsening right now. Our left flank is really compromised. Look at there. Tank icons Those are Soviet armor, and they are really ripping our left flank. These two scout platoons are definitely not enough to hold them, and well, we have to make provisions to withdraw them right away. Well, we're having some air support, as you can see. Yeah, the battle is going so bad that I'm down to use these kind of field guns as use them in a direct fire type of mission against the heavy enemy tanks. It's really going down really bad, dudes.
Gib mir Deckung! Lieber Mann Marsch! Beschuss! Scheiße! Panzer!
Well, that didn't work out, obviously. And I'm just trying to see that KV-1 tank over there. Seems to be pointed and moving its turret even when there is some billowing of smoke billowing from the cupola that I don't understand. Anyway, the battle is coming to an end, and let's just take a look at the results. Obviously it didn't go out very well. Let's do a bird's eye view. Let's put some unit markers. You see, thoroughly defeated. We kept this bloody farmstead or farm installation, but we were outflanked and outrun. We didn't have the mobility to withdraw. We should have pulled it all the way out and sacrificed that unit instead of just moving out. Anyway, just waiting for the final results here. Well, I couldn't call this a minor defeat, to be honest, but anyway, I want to take it. A lot of casualties, 202. The most important part is this is not just the amount of troops that you lost, and this is something that I have to emphasize about this great war game. It is that, you know, yeah, you can suffer casualties, but still maintain a resemblance of a command structure or something like that. These groups are so thoroughly defeated that I'm sure when I'm shown the so-called operational map, is going to be a complete disaster, complete write-off. The Russians suffer a lot of casualties too. I'm seeing here that they also have suffered some 8 vehicles destroyed, but you know, they have so much armor. This is a tank corps, and most importantly, the thing that worries me a lot, it is that apparently they're moving very fast, and it's gonna be difficult to recover from this. So it gets more interesting at every single time. And then, I'm not going to record this one, but that one is coming too. That battle down there is gonna be tough. So anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.